5, 4, 3, 2. Sorry for the seasickness. 1. Come closer. We're in. Let's go.
Holy cow, we're on the air,
Yes.
and there is a World Series contender standing up, waiting for a
Opponent?
So congratulations for the time being to the Predators. A hell of a game one.
Yeah,
Wow.
extra inning affair. Could have gone either way, and I think whoever won that game one was going to win game two, which is what happened.
Yeah.
Because whoever lost that game, which was sort of back and forth affair, definitely was deflated. And
They got deflated. So Yitzhak and Yehuda Fallis both pitched great.
yeah, they pitched great.
Yeah, and in fact, during the game, I'm sure those who were watching, there were 3 guys, maybe it was 2, got thrown out at the plate. It was the Predators that got thrown out at the plate. So
Yeah, it made the game it made the game closer, and it kept it, and that's why it went to extra innings. But great, like you said, Yitzhak Sutton was the star. We all know he performs in the postseason, like we saw last year, and which is what warranted the pick. And he came through when it mattered most.
4 for 6 with 2 walks, and those walks were leadoff walks in innings.
Forget the offense on the mound; he mowed him down.
Yeah, he could pitch. The kid could pitch.
Yep. So,
but congratulations, Predators. Some old guys coming through. Ali Marshall, Michael Salmon. I don't think hit that great, but as a team,
Barsano, etc. They're there. They're a good team.
They're a good team, and that's why they're in the finals. So congratulations. But the reason we're here,
Yes.
IDF, who just won the playoff game, the wild card game, which is usually a close wild battle, they made it
It's a bloodbath.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't privy to see it.
You didn't miss much.
And from what I was told, it's a good thing that I missed it. But the Bleacher Creatures bowed out really meekly.
Early, 6-0 in the first inning, and it never was a battle. A couple of players on the Bleacher Creatures that could have helped bring him back into the game a little bit. But even then, I think it was too much, too little.
Yeah,
too
JoJo
much.
maybe had a few opportunities, but he didn't come through. But again, like you said, it was already...
Right, like if JoJo would have got a big hit, it would have been 9-4. Okay, I mean, game maybe it's 9-4. It wouldn't have been 4-3. You know,
right?
Like, so they got outplayed, and IDF handled them.
I know we're down to 3 teams right now, and the final 2 teams they square off Thursday night, and that is SARAHS KIBBES, who've been humming all season long, and they're taking on the wild card emerging IDF squad, who also could have ended the season in first place.
That's right. So it's interesting that the Kibbes have been up there all season. Really, really have been. All season. They went through one minor scuffle for 2 weeks, but then picked it up again. And now, like you said, they're in the 1 seed.
So now, let's
off the back of 2 veterans.
I mean, Mosham is having a career year. He's been having a career year.
All season. And maybe Saka.
AB Saka on the mound, Carlos in center, Gabe at short. They're a good team.
We brought up AB Saka a few times, but I have to say it again. I saw him pitch in the YMSL this year, week 1, and he did not impress me like he is now. So his surgery definitely is a big part of his health. His health.
I also said it in the past. He's a guy that when it gets hotter outside and he gets looser and he's worked into a sweaty lather, he pitches better.
Sweaty lather. So I think a lot that could hurt him now, maybe, because it's getting a little cooler outside. Day to day, it's always a little different now. But I think he with his new hip, got better and better and better as the season went along. And in the night league, it really showed.
In the words of the great Chubbs, it's all in the hips.
All in the hips. Number 2 coming out soon.
Yes.
So we have this matchup of IDF and SARAHS KIBBES, and it would be foolish for us not to bring up the obvious. There's some bad blood there. We all love each other. We get it. We're talking about softball. But
between the lines, bad blood.
Right, in the lines. And, when one team won, somebody said enjoy the wild card. And then the wild card team won the game in IDF. And they looked back and they said, we enjoyed it and we can't wait to face you. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward. We don't like fireworks in a bad way, but we like a healthy, fun game. A little chipping is okay. Let's keep the language. Michael Rusomano really, really got upset.
He cracked down. And you know what? Props to our umpiring crew. They're cracking down tremendously on swear words and profanities, and there are children at the games, and there are
plenty of children. The other night, and Mike Rusamano was very clear about it, and he stopped cursing himself. He hasn't said a profane.
No, you know, Max, I don't curse no more. You know,
no more, nothing. So he really laid down the hammer, and we're looking for a clean, fun, hardcore battle, but prediction time.
So can I go first on this one?
You can if you'd like.
I will then.
You will agree. Let's see.
SARAHS KIBBES is the favorite, and I think SARAHS KIBBES wins this matchup in a sweep. I know Edmund Beta's going to be burning up my phone line. How could you? What are you saying? Listen, I'm not picking up against A.B. Saka. I'm not picking against Mo Shama. I'm not picking against Lowson and Gabe. I'm not picking against that squad. I like their team. They're well constructed. Sal Fallis is mashing all year long. They know their mission. They know their opponent. And I'm not taking a thing away from the IDF squad because I think they're a really good team. I just think SARAHS KIBBES is a little better.
So I'll tell you what, I'm disagreeing with you vehemently.
Of course you are.
Yeah, and well, we agree sometimes. But to tell you, by the way, I was right on my first prediction.
Okay.
Yes. But number two,
I never said I'm always right.
You. Sal Fallis has not been that good.
He had 3 weeks where he hit well, and I watched him.
Okay, that's when we saw him early, but lately he was cold as ice, and I'm afraid he ain't going to pick it up. I think the nightly maybe wasn't as easy for him hitting. Some guys feel it at night, some don't. Like we always said, Carlos has a knack of hitting at night. The KIBBES team is great. Mo Sham has been great, but I have a feeling IDF's youth, their speed, their fun, and they're in a little bit more of a groove right now.
So the question
simple because of schedule and that wild card victory. Nobody wants to be stuck in the 4-5. And IDF tried to get out of the 4-5. But once they were there and you win it, it catapults you. You're the hot team. Morty Shrem is swinging the bat. Book is swinging the bat. Bernie Pindek, who's one of your favorites, is hitting the tar out of the ball. Edmund Beta, as a leadoff guy, has been getting on. Isaac Sasson, player of the week. These guys are hot.
No, so again,
they're fast.
They're a good team. They're young. They're athletic. So you take the veterans, you take the kids. That's really what it comes down to.
Okay, I don't think they're such kids.
And I think last year, Gabe lost in the World Series. I think he's going to do his damnedest to get back to the World Series because just the way they are. He picked a team with that in mind, and it's proving to be right. I mean, they've been great all year long, so there's no reason to think that they're not going to come out firing. And again, it's not like they have a schlub on the mound. They got A.B. Saka on the mound. He knows how to win. We know that.
I'm still going with IDF. I think it should be fun games.
Oh, for sure.
Just like the other wild card game that was not fun. I'm hoping it's going to be more like the playoff series we just saw. That game 1 was fantastic.
And one thing we're going to have is a new champion because Resilience, captained by Stephen Gindy, is no longer in the dance, and now we're
in the league. Are we hearing?
Maybe not.
It could be. He's announced. I don't know if he's officially announcing, if he wants us to announce or not. But I know Joseph Arati mentioned that he bought a second tennis racket and he's taking tennis a little bit more serious. But it could be the same with Stephen. I'm not sure.
Very possible. Only time will tell. But they're always welcome. But if they don't want to be no more, then.
They didn't leave on a high note.
And the league moves on.
They got to the top Final Four. But like you said, they won last year. They're out. So there's going to be a new champ. And I'm excited for Thursday night. And let's see the winner. IDF.